Hey y'all, what's up? My name is Tom Misery, watching my channel Mr. 14, and I'm here doing a little recap or the review of Love and Hip Hop Season 9, Episode 3 and 4. Yes, I'm a little behind. It's right now, it's up to the 5th episode, and I'm just doing every bi-weekly videos with the New York season, so I'll just get it as I can after I watch it, and I'll give y'all the videos. I don't think the review gonna be long. Even though it's 2 episodes, I'm just going to go straight to the points of the overall storyline and my opinion about it. Alright, so the whole thing with the Juju and Jonathan and Anais and Andy is all that, and extras other people who was involved. It feels that Jonathan is the middle cause of it, and everybody's arguing with each other, beefing with each other about him. And because they tried to defend him, and also at the same time his arguments about him. So it's like, what's going on? Jonathan has a problem with Juju about the whole taking the podcast behind his back and not having him in there, and feel like she fake and phony, and talk about Juju to Kim Bella, bashing her name and all that stuff like that. So Juju felt type of way about it. So she approached the party, and all of a sudden the party, he flipped out. They were talking, all that stuff, having a conversation. He's mad that Anais came at Juju, all that stuff, and Kim Bella. So he had to sit down with Anais, Kim Bella, and Santana. And he told off Anais and say, yo, I didn't appreciate you doing this. You was wrong. You should have kept your mouth shut. It was no rowdiness. She said, I was defending you. You my friend, and I feel like it was going left, so I had to stop it. And I understand as a friend that she wanted to help her friend not cause any problems, and tell him not today. We could do this another time. But it just went out of hand. So Anais got at it. It was like, whatever, bye. And it's called making at each other. And I was like, wow, called her fake weave and all that stuff. I was like, okay, whatever. And then he got up with Kim Bella and said Kim Bella was wrong for bringing Yandy there. No, not Yandy, Juju there. I didn't invite her. You being ambushing, you being phony because you was talking about her and all that stuff. I said, no, she wasn't. You was talking about her saying she fake and phony, and you try to put words in my mouth to try to say why I can't do or do not with who my friend is. It's not going to happen. So that's that. So Yandy had this little girls' night, not girls' night, girls' day on the beach where she had invited Maggie and Juju, and Anais is there. And Anais sat down and talked to Juju and to say, you know what? I apologize. It came out wrong. It's like that. I should have mind my business and everything. It was not for me to come at you at the way there. I thought I was protecting my friend. But he was saying a lot of stuff about you behind the thing, because he was still talking about Juju behind her back. So Juju said, oh my God, it's like, really? Like, he still talk about me? So she went to sit down and talk to him, and that conversation went, like, off. It didn't even resolve, because Jonathan would have his word there. He felt some type of way. He felt that his major pain with Juju was that she took that podcast. And they let him know, they put her, so he called her fake and phony. She was trying to take it in. She's like, come on, how you can call me fake and phony, and I'm here, you still talking about behind back, and you having issues with me. And it's like, it's not, if we can't move forward, and you go throw away whole friendship over a little podcast, like I take a meeting, and all of that. And he said, no, my feelings, I'm trying to talk, and all that stuff like that. And long story short, it didn't work. It wasn't going anywhere. It was not going anywhere. Jonathan is on one. He is upset about something, and I don't think it's nothing to do with Juju taking that beating or anybody else. He is really upset about something, and he's lashing out at his friends that he supposed to be, who's there by him. And I can't stand somebody like that. It's like, if you have problems, then you got problems, but don't be lashing at your friends who was there for you. It's like, let them know something, and they can help. But you have all these petty drama and causing rift between your friends because they try and protect you, or whatever the situation is. That's not good. So own your stuff. Stop calling people fake and phonies, because you can call fake and phony, and you dare and you feel like you justified by saying that because she was doing this. I was saying, wow. So the whole part of that Juju being secretive, Yanny felt type of way too because she felt like Juju is secretive because she never told her about her breakup and the situation with Cam. And Juju said, I'm just going through a lot of stuff and I wanted to figure things out and clear my mind of it. And then when I feel like talk to you, I want to talk to you. And I feel sometimes I feel the same way as Juju. It's like if I'm going through something and I'm down, let me process what I'm going through. As my friend, you should understand and be there for me. And I will tell you, but don't throw it in my face and say, "Oh, you being secretive because you didn't tell me this and all that stuff." And I'm a friend. I want to be there for you. And I was like, as a friend, a real friend, we should be able to be understanding and be patient with the friends that you with. Especially she going through with somebody she been with for 10 years, and then they just break up, and then she finally tell you, y'all do and say, "Oh, how long has it been?" and all that stuff like that. I was like, wow, like, can you be there as my friend and to say, I'm sorry to hear that, I'm here when you need me, something like that, as a real friend would do. I was like, whatever, Yandy, sometimes I can't deal with her. Sometimes, like, she's trying to act like she's more concerned with people, but at the same time, she's not really concerned. And really not there for people and be inconsiderate with people's feelings and stuff and feel like her feelings is only justified. I said, no, boo-boos, no. You do the same thing by keeping your stuff in a math certificate quiet and then tell your friends. And then you sat down in a meeting with the member and you just say that I didn't tell you because I want to feel like I need to tell you when it's ready. And don't make me feel bad for making it feel like I want to say it. I said, so don't make her feel bad when she needs to keep her situation together. So the whole kind of situation that Yanni said it was so different. I said no, it's not different because the way how you didn't want to keep something a secret and you didn't tell your friends until it's ready to everything you comfortable. Same way she didn't want to tell you about her breakup and how she feeling and all that stuff like that because she want to tell you one time. It's like I don't like people tell you. It's like people want you to do things their time, their way. No, you can't make somebody do things in your time, your way, how you want it. It's like you get impatient. Like it's like why you need this so much? Why you need to know so much about me? All that stuff, know everything what's going on. Yeah, I would tell you as a friend and be as a friend to be patient enough and be supportive to wait for me to tell you. Not because I tell you that you want to say, oh, you should be secret, you be private, you be closed mouth or whatever. I was like, okay. But the whole thing should be squashed right there. And it wasn't squashed because they was trying to go more about it. And remember I said, oh, cheeseburger time, fuck out of here. No, I was laughing. I said, oh shit, she is her cravings. All right. So we get this new person named Sydney Starr. Oh, before that, Sid Santana and that Joe thing, they went on that trip. And basically, Sid Santana said Joe slept most of the time, so she didn't really get no dick like she was supposed to be. Cause he promised her he was like he gonna go on the trip and give her some. And I guess old man was tired and he needed that sleeping time, so he didn't wanna. And he not really an old man; he's 38 years old. So I was like, he must be tired, overworking himself, so he wanted to relax. She's had a good time, but she didn't get none. So I was like, oh, whatever. I guess something will come out of that soon. But yeah, we got this lady named Sydney Starr. She's a transgender female, and she wanted to freaking work with Rich Dollaz, but so much she be DMing Rich Dollaz 3 to 4 years, and he finally like reach out to her or whatever. The team finally reach out to Sydney. I was like, damn, you really want Rich Dollaz for so damn long? Like he really hardly manage people like that. For you to be on him, I give him accolades that he did something in the past and people know him a little bit, but for you riding so hard for him so he could put you on just because he on a reality TV show basically, because that's all he most of his money making unless he is managing somebody else that we know about, but not really much. The last person he really managed was Erica Mena, and she's not even a singer. So the only person who was really a singer who's in the music industry was Olivia. So I was like, okay. And Olivia couldn't pop up like that. And she had potential. So I was like, why are you beefing for Rich Dollaz? I guess it's for the storyline. And he's on the platform, so I guess putting your name in the TV, its platform will give you some recognition. So we got her. She was spit flat, but she's like a ball of energy and everything, and she's all that stuff. Rich wanted Jacquay to see her, so if everything's work out and she's a good energy, she good fit, he want her. Rich want Jacquay to write a song for her. And she wanted to do freestyle, and then she revealed in the freestyle that she got a dick and all that stuff, and Jacquay was like, oh, whoa, put the shades on. I said, Jacquay, stop acting like that, because I still kind of think that you not really fully straight, but whatever. What can I say? I don't know. But he was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. It's like, you flow this. But she did start, yo, 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 hey. I was like, come on, all that ad lips, go with the straightforward. When she started flowing, I was like, oh, okay. But she wasn't fighting. And then I think a white dude behind the thing was all up in the conversation and said, oh, what's going on? I was like, yeah. But she is firecracker. She was going in with her thing and said, I'm a chick with a dick and all that fucking. I was like, ooh, okay. I said, okay, so this y'all. So she's that. And then we also got the thing with Nia Lee and Jacquay said he worked with Nia Lee. They got a single called Move. They got a single. And they was performing that single at a place, and Rich does not fit a Nia because he said not Nia Lee because they had history in the past, and Nia Lee is a firecracker. She's going off, and she's not somebody you can deal with. She had short temper. But Jacquay said she calmed down. She got her son, so she really on her grind and stuff like that. But I said, okay, be on your grind, girl, do it. So they had a little party. She performed. I said, whatever the song was. And Sydney's thing came, and she said, hey, how's it going, and all that stuff. And right off the bat, she said, who is this bitch? All that stuff. And they going back and forth. They both kind of got at Sydney for she coming in and putting the wrong vibe or something. I said, y'all came a little too hard on her. It's like, Nia Lee is not that innocent either. Like, she was coming a little too aggressive for no damn reason. But, whatever. I mean, sorry, City Star did say something. But I was like, it was too much for you to get that upset. And for y'all to mold her, scold her for what she was doing. I was like, I don't think it was only 100% Sydney's fault with how that went left. I think also Nia Lee, her hot type of ass. But whatever, is that the case? So we know Safari's having this barbecue. About Jacquay and all that stuff like that. We know that Jacquay and Cayenne is not together anymore. I don't know what happened. But well, she did allude to that. She said that he cheated on her, and it was all cool, all said and done, and he came in with flowers and a lot of stuff like that, and the next minute, no, she saw him in the bed with another chick. It was like, oh my gosh, Jacquay. So they broke up, and then he put on social media that he want her back, and it was like he tried to work it. He still love Cayenne. He tried to get hopes that she could forgive him or whatever, forget it, get past it, and talk and get together again. After he realized he had his cause to reflect that he realized he likes Cayenne. So I brought Cayenne there, and right at the back they was not getting along. She said, you seem like you had something to say. And I said, yeah, you posted that picture, you should have something to say to her when you meet her. So he said, and they go back and forth. He said, tell her what you did, what you tell me about this. You being phony and all that stuff. And you're a cheater, you're a cloud chaser and all that stuff. Like, I was like, damn, she was going in. And she said, you can't rap, you can't do nothing, you don't vibe. All that stuff. And they was going back and forth. So like, he said, Safari, tell him, ask him what he told me. All that stuff. I said, oh my gosh. It's a lot. It was a lot. So Kaya did that. So they invited her to the next day. Nia Lee and Safari, because it was like, whoa, we get the chance to talk to her. It was so left. What happened? And Kaya said, like, yo, Jacquay is the type of person who was smiling in your face and talking behind your back. Because he said a lot of shit that was unquestionable about his friends, and that he feel like, I think he took one example. She said he took all the credit for the remix song or whatever songs that he had for Safari, and he said he wrote with that. He took all the credits. And also at the same time, she said that he, sorry, he don't believe. She said that Jacqueline don't believe that Safari did get robbed, and he was a sure scam was to get money and everything. And he said, "Oh, that's a serious accusation." Of course, somebody said that he lied and fraud people just to get money of his whatever items he got robbed for. And he said, "Why would I make that up? The people's in jail now, and stuff like that, to come out and say that I'll do that. I'm not feeling that." They approached Jacqueline to his little event, whatever night and all that stuff, and they rapping or doing from the song. And Safari went to question him and ask him that. And he said, "What is he say, she say? I'm not going to do this. I don't know. I'm disappointed you brought this energy to my little event." He got up and walked away. I said, "Oh, okay. Okay. I hear that." Now, the whole Maggie situation, which is it's painful, and it's understand her feelings, is that when you go through life and it's so good, and then something tragic happens, and then you realize it's altered your whole change in life, and you may feel afraid, you may feel scared to do things, especially if you got shot outside in public places and stuff. So she had that PTSD of being shot in her leg or something like that at the whole volume went out at the place, and she got shot. She alive, but she just can't deal with that. So she's home with her brother, who also has a lot of challenges going on for him. Like a lot of challenges going on for him. He's diabetic. He's in a wheelchair and stuff. So it's a lot of things. And it seems like he's supposed to spending more knowledge to her than she to him. And because she said that he's like the positive rock that she needed there. And even though I'm a physical caretaker, caretaker, I what I was saying? Physical caretaker. Yeah. Physical. Oh yeah. Primary caretaker of him. He's still my emotional, mental support, and I was depending more on relying on him than him relying on me. I said, "Oh, okay," and he basically told us like, "You limit yourself because before you was having a good time, you carefree. Yes, you gotta be important. Yes, things happen, but you can't live your life in fear of all these public places that every time you go, you have to be some secluded area, nice small area, and it's like it's tough." So Mano trying so hard to support his wife and get her to overcome his fear of whatever she fear of. Yeah, she is overcoming the fear of being shot in public places, so she's having a hard time going to public places. So if she did went to Yandy's beach thing, so she wanted to start working progress of it and being in public places and not feeling that she could end her life or she get her life and then they are shot. So Maynard had this idea that he talked to his boxer friend, Danny Gonzalez and all that stuff, and he wanted to take Maggie to the boxing ring in Boxing Max in Barkley, but it wasn't that he really wanted to take her to the spot that she got shot at to reminisce and also to see about the to see about things going on with them. So I was like, oh, what was I trying my thought? Yeah, so the whole process of getting through her and her attempt. So he had a bait and switch title kind of there. He was gonna do the Barkley. He told her that he was gonna take her to the Barkley Center and everything and have her start learning stuff. But he really wanted to take her to the spot so she could overcome that kind of fear that she was involved in, and it happens. So she's trying to slowly but surely. So he took her to the spot because she was like, "There's nothing with the Barkley. There's not. Where are you going?" And he said that yeah, he's. Oh my gosh, I keep letting the church off. Yeah, he said it was a bait and switch like that. He was gonna take her there, and she thought she was going. He said, "I wanted to take you here because I wanted you to at least start familiarizing and get over the comfortability of being scared, and to not let you know that not all the time it'll happen. Sometimes stuff happens in public places, but you can't live your fear of not going to public places because that's one of the incident. You gotta live your life." And I do feel the same way. I was like, you got to do that. But at the same time, like, it's fear is a strong emotion and feeling to have. So hopefully they work that out. And eventually she did went inside and they looked at different things. And the start, I think, start slowly but surely she would come to comfort zone and a comfort place to really be out there again, like how she used to be. And I guess it's gonna be really tough because everyone you always go thinking you can look behind your shoulder and see something happen. That's not the way you live your life. All right, Maggie. And let me go with just Kimbella and Jewels because I haven't got nothing else to say about the rest of the other people. I already said um, Kimbella and Jewels. All right, so Jewels is contemplating of taking the deal or going to trial. The sentences got pushed up now, so he said if he take a deal, he will get 27 to 37 months. But if he go to trial and he lose the case, he could get anywhere to 47 to 57 months. And I said, oh, that's crazy. That's really crazy. I was like, all right. So when they was talking, and I guess they met up in a studio session, and they was so that he said, Kimbella said, "Do you think that your is a factor of what happened to you?" And he said, "No, it's not my drugs. It's not my drugs." So I said, I get defensive because at the end of the day, if you wasn't under the influence and you was a drug, you would not know. You probably wouldn't know that it was a bag had a gun in there, and then you try to run because you had a warrant and all that stuff, and to make yourself look guilty about it. So it's like you, yeah, just make yourself look guilty about things, and he don't want to take responsibility. So he said, "No, that's not this. You gonna bring this?" And I got a tough, difficult. Yes, you got a tough, difficult time for the actions you had done, Jewels. You had the gun and your thing. Like you, if you were sober, I don't think you would have recognized. You wouldn't notice that you had a gun in your thing. You was under the influence. You ran because you feel like they could notice you that you have it all stuff, but you did it. So the fact that you was under influence of having it and you was having a drug problem, a lot of issues you go through, it's because of your drug habits. And if you wasn't on heavily on drugs, then you won't be in this situation right now. So it was like, yeah, he gotta I think he just process that in, and it's like, oh my gosh. But yeah, so he got offended about that. So they went the next day to court. He decided to take the plea. Now he said it's up to the judges to say what is it. But I did remember in the paper I read it that he got something like 2 something years in behind bars. So I guess he got a good deal or something like that. I guess so. But he is sentenced, so he gonna be serving his time of the gun charges. So I said, hopefully, so the next time she went there, he took the plea, and she was like, "Yeah, I need to help you and stuff." And it was like, oh, okay, no, not really, not really. Could be there. And after that, after the court, he came back. They were sat in the car, and it said, "What's going on?" It said, your two kids will be like at least 11 and 12 and 10 while you get out, and it's gonna be definitely saying how do I handle this, I'm going on stuff. And he said you'll think about your family, and he said I didn't think about family. I said obviously you did, because if you think about your family you want to go and do the stuff like you was doing now, being on drugs, not being on drugs, but yeah, I know what we're talking about, like doing things that you're not supposed to be doing. So, and be a drug habit that caused him to do the things he was doing. So if he could stop having that and not being a influence to fortune in this type of environment. So maybe you should leave yourself out of the situation. But Joelle's, you did this yourself, so you got another to blame. So when it's in the car, she still explained more like this is something happened that because of the problem. He said, no, it's not because I go to jail because of drug problem. Yes, you go to jail for drug charges, but you had drug stuff on you, gun charges, but you was under influence. Now, if you wasn't doing all that, you would not be in the situation right now. So that's what it was. I was like, yes, Joel, you in your feelings, you getting upset and all that stuff, you just dead this. It's like, at the end of the day, that's reality. And Kim Ellis said, if you don't want me, all that stuff, just let me know, because it's like, how you gonna dare me? And he did flip the on. It's like, you was giving me an attention, you wasn't there, I was sleeping downstairs, you was upstairs, while I was sleeping down here. And she said, you could come upstairs. I told you to come upstairs. He said, no, I don't think you were talking at the time. And all that stuff. I was like, wow. But yeah, I heard that he proposed to her. I was like, okay, yeah, because you go to jail after you proposing. But that was Love and Hip Hop. It wasn't too much. It wasn't too much like that. That was 2 episodes 1. Hope you like, comment, subscribe to my channel. Tell me what y'all think. I will do 5 and 6 in the next video. Peace.